Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. For those just watching, I thank you for watching. In this video, none of what I say can be used against me. If you do, you will be sued and sent to jail for trying to illegally frame me. So Shia, there's going to be a little noise because the hotel I got is right on the highway, right next to the highway in Bristol, Tennessee. So I'm a little bit stressed out because it's expensive. My dad paid for it, and it's sort of not worth the price. I told you I got really excited about yesterday's hotel because it was so modern and clean and fresh air, and there's this chemical cleaning smell in here that's not that great. It's in a sort of a not so it's Bristol, Tennessee. It's not in a, all of the other hotels were extremely cheaper, and I knew if I got a hotel at one of those really cheap ones, it would have really bothered me. I would have had a panic attack. I wouldn't have been able to sleep. I paid for a king, and it was on the first floor, and the cigarette smoke in front of, this is Hilton Hotel, the cigarette smoke was going right through the HVAC unit. It quickly described. So this was a non-smoking room that I paid for. It was $186 that I was charged on Priceline. So now I'm downsized with a 2 double queen room, and it's definitely not as nice. It's it's going to be too stressful to go down there and complain, say, what can you give me for a refund, which I can't because it was a third party, but because I complained about the smoke, it's possible this is the only room that they have available. However, the good thing is it has a bathtub, and I could really use taking a bath. It's still nice, not worth the price. It's not modern because it's a little dated. I get very, very attacked from just the energy of decor and smells and everything. So the bed is actually more comfortable though than the other hotel. So there's pros and cons. I still like it. It's nice. However, I think there's different places. The bathtub's nice. It's just, I got really lucky with the hotel yesterday with that bad attack. That was a real good backfiring. It's still a nice hotel, but I can't imagine, even the curtain's a little broke. I can't imagine how much money it would be if I see how the curtain's a little bit broke. Like, because of how I feel, just little things just really bother me, and I'm not going to go complain and say I want a reimbursement. It was a third party, and it's late, it's 8 o'clock, so maybe they were full. However, I guess putting me in a room next to where people smoke outside, and having the whole room reek of smoke after I've been through this whole thing with the poison, I'm going to be paranoid and think things. However, I had to get off the road because of last night, and my voice is not doing well. I'm really, really scared for my health, and there's a funny feeling on the left top back of my head that's not going away. It's possible I got worse brain damage from the refrigerant poisoning and the HVAC AC heat unit, and I can't show you the photos of the burn. You're just gonna have to. There's a weird texture with my skin. I don't know if you can see it. My skin never used to look like this. It all looks like really gross texture. You can see some of my hair is burned off. However, I really would like to show you, and it's possible you're not going to be, there will be a filter on the camera which will not. My skin never really used to look like this. I have lots of photographs that I took yesterday. So I'm really getting upset about why we're not together yet. I think it's getting really, really serious now that I got this next poisoning and this next real near-death attempt. I think things are getting really out of control. I think I was told if this is an emergency, we're supposed to be together. Obviously, you're just trying to stay alive to be with me, and I understand that. If we can't be together, we can't be together. However, I was told repeatedly it's going to be any day now, any day now. You're living on the edge of your seat, and you're waiting to call me and contact me. And I believe that, Shia. So, Bristol actually this was probably a better option. This would probably be, because 81 North is where my mom told me to go up 81 North because I asked her to research a route that doesn't have 20 to 50 to 100 different ways, routes, streets, highways, to because the routes that were coming up, I'd have to get off and on different exits and highways the whole time, and I can't do that with my brain injury. That would give me a whole panic attack, and my data would be lost, my phone would die at times when I needed it, and I'm very stressed already. So I have one more night that I'm going to stay at a hotel. My mom thought that I could push through and make it, and I can't drive in the dark. I block my eye on the highway like this. It's like 50%. It's 50% gone. At least on the highway, it is 50% gone and not usable. So can't drive in the dark. But on top of that, with all the AI weapons, if this room, however, these mattresses are better than the mattresses at Marriott, because Fairfield. So I'm going to get a good night's sleep, I think. If I stay in that room with the smoking, people would be the cigarette smoke is stuck in that room because the AC vent is right in front of the. I took a photo. I took a photo to show you the front of the place. So I googled Kroger grocery because it's not like a wealthy area, and when I go up 81 North, there's not going to be a lot of options right off the highway. So it's Hampton Inn, and it's not necessarily about the hotel, it's about the neighborhood, it's about the town, it's about the culture and lifestyle. But see this little thing right here? They're under here smoking cigarettes, and my room is literally my room was on the first floor. Honestly, in regards to the spaciousness and the high ceilings and the king-size bed, there is definitely pros and cons. However, in regards to being able to breathe, I can't be smelling that cigarette smoke. And I have all kinds of spells and programs in regards to paying high prices for hotels. It's not possible for me to not feel morbid dread, morbid shame, guilt, morbid feelings of being in debt. I owe people. And my dad's not wealthy either. My dad is like between middle to low income. He's not rich. So it's not necessarily affordable to pay $186, but this is an emergency. But in regards to emergency, if I paid $186, I would not spend. There's no way I would spend $186 on this hotel room. There's just a lot. It's a cleanliness. It's like air quality, cleanliness. It's like the datedness of the furniture, and I'm extremely picky with hotels. I get very, very bad panic attacks if they're too dirty. La Quinta was not that clean. Fairfield, that was like very, very clean. However, I was up until 1 a.m. taking photos of my skin, freaking out about my all of these burns that make my body look so ugly. And with all the torture and all the kind of lifestyle with not being able to have like a routine, and all this stress has made my body just like look really awful. And my body's really revealing the torture that I've been going through. However, you should be able to see the refrigerant burn, the refrigerant leak and the AC unit burn on my face too. You can see it more on here. If I show you some of these, but some of their circle burns. So Shia, I'm kind of just, I really have so much to say and there's not enough time. So I have to kind of calm down. And also I bought freezer food, and I want to make sure that it doesn't unfreeze before I eat it. So I got a lot of messages. I got a really nice breakfast too at Fairfield, but I couldn't eat it all. Like, I got a bunch of things, but I got the scrambled eggs with cheese and salsa and hot sauce, a muffin, toast, I put butter on it, frosted flakes, the milk in the cereal that I only half ate, the chocolate milk I had to leave, the cream cheese I had to leave, the yogurt I had to leave because I thought I was going to stay there until 11, but then I realized I'm never going to get home if I stay in the hotel rooms. So until 11. So I left at 7:30. In my voice, you can definitely tell something happened to me. I have a lot of heart pain. Shai, I just really hope that you're okay. I really don't think it's fair, Shai, that we're not together. I'm really starting to worry. But my dad, he said, he goes to Hampton and he goes to Fairfield. He goes to those type of hotels when he needs to go to hotels, and he pays. He doesn't go to cheap hotels when he goes to hotels, and he goes go in a, no matter what, go in a good neighborhood, whatever you do, and he goes, it's not worth it to go in a bad neighborhood. So this is not a bad neighborhood because it's right off the highway, and there's a little like shopping center across the highway with your typical more higher end stores. However, I'm going to show you some, hopefully you can see some of these burns. Well, it's not just burns, it's like something happened to my skin texture. There's still like a little bit of a smell in here that I don't like. However, I'll get used to it. It'll go away eventually. So I think I'm having a little bit of symptoms of psychosis. The stress of everything with. So you can see that on my face there's a little bit of more wrinkling than I should have, and I don't usually have skin that looks that bad. So that's kind of proof. And then see how my skin doesn't usually look like a prune. Like, it's all like there's a bunch of lines here. I have had skin problems with a lot of, but this is obvious it's not. It's more like a chemical burn. I'm very, very upset with my, I can't really show you photos from, I can't completely show you because the hacker's blurring out my photos. So, and I'm not looking good, I'm not talking well. You're not going to be able to see these, and they could be using AI on my eyes to make me feel like these aren't going to be good enough to show you, because also the lighting in here is a little bit too dark. I would have liked to have more lighting. I get panic attacks with hotels. I have to just show them to you and see if you can tell. I gotta just show you some of these. But some of the angles don't really, you can just see there's a texture about my skin that is really ugly, and it's very scary. This is one of the scariest things that probably has ever happened to me in my life. And I'm not exaggerating. See, there's these like circles. See how this like is a circle here and there's a circle here? So I think those are like some kind of burn marks on my skin. And I told you that all my skin peeled off. I always feel better shy after making these videos. This is way more wrinkly than my body usually is. That's my kneecap, above my kneecap. So that's my kneecap. This isn't my kneecap, this is above it. So typically maybe it wouldn't look that texture above the kneecap. Some of these photos, the angle, my hands are burned from it too. There's a texture on my hands. There's all these like white spots everywhere and like red spots. There's a redness. I didn't put my legs in the sunshine. So there's like a redness. See, I don't really want to. Some of these photos, I was wearing my underwear. You can definitely tell that's above my knee. You can tell there's a skin coloring that's not good, and something happened to my body. I'm really afraid, and with my voice sounding like this, it's going to be really sad if this is permanent. So you can see there's like a spotting redness, and you can see where the skin has sort of, see my hands are still swollen. You can see that's a burn. My fingers never used to look like that. You've seen in past photos. I did wash my hair a lot last night to try to get some of the chemicals. Even my neck, there's like all these like wrinkly lines that I don't usually have. There's all these, and like the skin looks, it's not a matter of aging. I never used to have those really, it almost looks like scarring. It's possible it's an exasperation of the skin that I used to have, and these photos are not going to, I'm just really stressed out that these photos aren't going to reveal enough, but there's a lot of skin. Oh wow, you can really see there's like also a yellowness in this photo specifically that I see. I'm really worried. This looks like there's a lot of yellow. This is my back. You can't really see the yellowness probably from this computer camera. However, I see it. Actually, this does look like a chemical burn. The coloring on that photo would be able to but there's no, I can't show you that one. I realized even like my body's just kind of falling down, falling apart. It's all like weird texture, weird shapes, weird like lots of like flubbery fat, that like loss of muscle, loss of shape. And this isn't age. It's not age. You can really see. Hold on. You can see. Oh yeah, you can see scarring. I think you can see you can see patches of like a yellowy color and then a red color. There's like a white, yellowy color and then a red color. So I can't believe I'm spending this much time telling you, showing you all of this, because there's a lot of other things to talk about. However, I'm really scared about my body and my health, and I know that you've had enough. That was where the rash was. But there's this texture to my skin that I never used to have. This is the back of my leg. I mean, things are just getting, this is too serious. I thought like time's up, like if I just keep getting, but I can actually recognize the yellowness in lots of different patchiness lookingness. See all the yellowy and then the red. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but there's well, you'll be able to see it eventually. See this burn mark on this I think turned into like a staph. The staph was just, it kept not letting it heal, because last night it was this red, and that's where I burned myself on the kitchen. I got a really bad bruise, and I bruise so easily on my body. I'm very, very unhappy with my skin texture, my skin color. This isn't how skin's supposed to look. If this isn't going to be enough evidence, these photos, I'm going to be really pissed. There's also like you might be able to see it in this one. Some of the texture of it. Like it looks like, it looks damaged skin. It's not dry skin, it's damaged. With all those like wrinkly, not wrinkles, more like a burn that like, can't explain it. Some of the angles aren't that great. It's like they're awkward angles, so I can't really put it on the internet. So that's what I'm going to show you for the skin. There's like a weird, like I told you, it's a weird softness that's I hope will go away. I have not been drinking enough water today, so I'm not going to rush like this yesterday morning. I thought if I left at 7:30, my mom first got a little upset about having to do 2 more nights at a hotel. I was telling him, you know, I'm SUICDAL at this point. I'm too stressed. I can't feel guilty about these hotels. I've had enough. I've gotten like a lot of dirty looks this whole time. I have a lot of dirty looks, a lot of good AI. a lot of people. I saw a ton of. There was AI my whole life set up, so I wouldn't run into people that were like have souls or non-criminals. People that really hate me, I was kind of lined up with AI to go to because of the AI possession. I have full body AI possession, and proof of it is this trip. Really scary fatigue on the highway with the AI weapons. I had to stay onto the right lane and go 60 most of the way because it would be the only way to drive off. If they hit me with that fainting, kind of like everything gets tiny and like everything, like it almost feels like I can't explain it. It feels like I'm dying and it feels like I'm going to faint, and it is not natural. It is murder though. So this is starting to get a little bit more comfortable. It has a microwave. I'll show you the food I got. It is downsizing though. This room is downsizing compared to the king bed with the tall ceilings, and I like on the TV it was already turned on. It said welcome Alyssa, and it had a really nice sofa chair, and it was really nice. However, this has a bed. It's no, this has a bath. It has the same type of mattress, and it was a little bit more modern. It was still dated, but it was a little more modern. But there's a bathtub in here, and that's probably what I need the most. So I got this orange chicken, the orange bowl, because I really liked it last night. And I got the shepherd's pie again. And even the Kroger grocery here is like nothing like the Kroger in that more wealthy area. I got vitamin water and some coconut water, so hopefully I can draw out some of the poison in my body. And then like I get so easily attacked. Like I turn the TV on, there's this whole advertisement about blind people. Show it to you. And like I was just like I turned it on. There's no welcome Alyssa because I switched the room. It just kind of irritates me. It wasn't like set up and it's not. Yeah, it is. It's bring the world into view. And there's a blind person with a walking stick, and I don't really even know how that turned on to that page. It's flipping. It has a thing where it's flipping automatically. So I can't even use these TVs though because the hacker will hack into the TV and has in the past, so that I can't use the TV. So I haven't used the TV in any of the hotels, and that's partly why. The driving is very, very uncomfortable. It's a pure torture because of the fatigue AI that they do, and it's making me try to faint on the road. I have notes written down. This video is getting long, and I really don't. What time is it? See, there's the time. The clock is not plugged in. I'll just complain because I didn't get the perfect vibe from one of them was nice, the other one seemed to be, I don't know. And then it was weird. There was a sticker that said pest control and it said Gregory on the top. They keep pest control stickers up maybe to tell people. I just think that's a little bit weird. It says Gregory, and that's my dad's name. Gregory Pest Control. I thought that was really bizarre because it's my dad's name and he paid for this hotel. And but I guess they do that to maybe like I said, there's a culture here in Bristol, and I'm very, I've always been poor in my life. However, I'm very picky and sensitive to energy, to odors, to cleanliness. I'm very, very picky. Well, I am picky. I'm picky about it because it can attack me, and it does attack me. However, it's going to make me appreciate being at my mom's house, and she got a new mattress for that, the bed that I was, the twin bed frame. She got a new mattress pad. No, mattress, not a mattress pad. And the only thing I worry about is the heat, because she's very frugal with the heat. She'll pay off her house, but she's put so much money towards paying off the house. But then when it comes to electricity, however, she pays a lot of money with electricity, hundreds of dollars a month, I guess. It can cost. However, I'm very, very sensitive to cold, and I'll be in pure misery if I'm not warm enough. And she doesn't really understand it because she has injuries. She's sick. I think both my parents are like very, very sick and don't complain about it for different reasons. So Shai, they're really trying to make me not talk about you. I'm gonna write that in the description of the video. I need to talk about you more. Because this is getting really sick. They're starting to control me. I'm having a panic attack, Shia. I cannot calm down. You're starting to see some of the attacks that I get that they cover up on the internet. This isn't the first time this happens to me when I go on a road trip and travel. I always get extremely attacked. The last several road trips that I've driven cross country, I've been able to sleep in my car, even in the winter. With my health conditions now, I can't tolerate it. I've always really slept in my car. I very rarely have been able to afford hotels. I've very rarely even ever asked my parents to pay for the hotels. And my daddy has offered me to stay with him at his house and live there, and I cannot do that. It's not easy to live with my parents, and it just wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't live with my dad. And in regards to my mom, it's pretty impossible. However, there's nothing I can do, and it's always been that way, that I've kind of lived with my mother and my dad. I'd visit my dad, but I never really lived with him much. I did a couple of times, but not for years. So, no, I'm not going to go live with my dad. I'm not going to stay at my mom's, but for like a year. However, it's going to be months. And there's nothing that my social security or anything that I have going on in where I live is going to do anything about, because this is like kind of like going to the hospital. I'm near death. I can't be there, and it's a problem. You can't just uninstall a AC heat unit, and if I request help, they'll put it in, it'll possibly break again. They could tamper with it again and leak it again. I don't know what to do, but I'm actually too sick to even understand. So Shia, they're not allowing me to talk about you, okay? And I'm gonna write it in the description. They're not allowing me to talk about you, and it's really hurting my feelings. I've been really missing you so bad on this trip. I've been really missing you so bad on this trip, Shia. I've been getting really upset. Upset that you've had to watch this. I don't even know if this is natural or not. Crying, because they use AI to make me cry, to make me stop crying, because they say no, it's not your tears. So it's like I'm gonna feel guilty that I'm not the one crying. It's fake crying, and so I have to stop crying because this has been a very, very, very hard trip, and it's not just this trip. It's like just these past years. It's just been too much, and I did get some hope that possibly we'll live in a, what are those called? Those mobile home vans with a small kitchenette and a bathroom. We can take out a loan, Shia, because we're not going to be able to live with people. We're not going to be able to live with people. We're not going to be able to go live in an apartment, and we're not going to be able to afford a house. And I feel like, I don't know if the telepathic supporters are lying to me. I've had a lot of thoughts and ideas that would be really fun to live in a, what's it called? It's not a mobile home, because those are too expensive, but if we lived in one of those vans that include a kitchenette and a bathroom, because it would be pure hell to not have a bathroom in the van. I think that's what we can do. I don't really understand why we're not together yet. I'm sure you don't either, Shia. I'm just getting to the point where, like, I'm not actually, like, we're both really near death, and we just need to be together. And I'm told, because of the AI possession, we physically cannot. And we're physically not able to be together. I don't know how it's possible for you to not contact me and do not get angry. I do, though, know how it's possible, because I know how AI possessed I am. Good and bad AI possessed I am. Based on this trip, based on the lack of planning, based on there's no way there's no way that I have complete control over this trip or driving. And I do have brain injuries where when I move my body, it can be like I'm not the one actually moving it, and it's very, very scary. But I do also know that there's a lot of AI possession that's happening. I made sure to turn the heat up to 78. I'm hoping I'm just going to be able to rest. And I'm going to go eat my food now. please, Shia, don't be upset with me that I'm not talking about you enough. It's really stressful and hurting me so much that I'm not talking about you enough. It's the AI possession, Shia. So you have to realize, too, if I can't physically see you and hear you, the way I'm acting, like I can possibly barely be able to express myself the way I want to. And there's still stuff going on with all of the demonic possession. They're throwing demons at me this whole trip. That criminal bird. I'll show you how demonically possessed I looked last night. I took photos. I was so scared. So this one, I don't look that bad. Okay, but I'll show you the demon. So then I look actually at psychosis too. So that's not a facial expression what my personality would make me look like. Look at this. Oh, that one's kind of too scary. Look at this. That is not me. And that was right before I started taking the photographs of my skin rash. And then they're trying to get me to not post the skin rash photos. I'm not going to explain to you the types of things that they're saying that would make me not post them. Yeah, right, that's not me. That's proof of it. That's proof that I've been told, Shia, that our spirits, like, we've been so tortured that our spirits, like, are dead in our body. We don't even have any spirit left in our body. We have a lot of work to do. But look how ugly and mean. This is that's demonic possession. So I'm gonna stop this video now, Shia. I'm feeling like I'm a little bit more calm now. I just can't wait to eat my food, take a bath, and lay down. And I'm gonna listen to your voice. Every time I turn it on, these past hotel nights, it was so late that like I really had to go to sleep. And I think when I play your voice, after a little while it'll just loop, make the busy loops, and it'll like stop playing. That happens a lot with videos, and also I believe the criminal hackers stopping me from listening to your voice and whatever songs I listen to. And then with AI, like or my brain injury, I won't remember that I even put it on. Not your voice, but like music. So, but there's a lot of people trying to make me feel safe along the road. To try to show the bad criminals that she's not alone. There's people around watching. I'm very, very surprised and shocked about it. I'm very, very surprised and shocked, and I have to feel a sense of sort of shame and embarrassment, like I'm getting all this attention. And then I'm looking really shitty and awful, so I kind of don't want the attention because I'm feeling so ugly, and the way I act with the AI possession is I don't have like the way I'm responding to some of these people around wherever I'm, the gas stations. It's not even my reaction. It's like an AI reaction. It's like this is going to be all returned back to the center, that I can't even react to some of the way these people are treating me. Like this breakfast. I was in the breakfast at Fairfield. I went to go look at all of the refrigerated yogurts, milks, whatever was in there. And I took like a very small step back because there was someone else looking, and she just walked right in front of it and blocked me, and I was like, excuse me? But they forced me to say something to that person. That's where they can cord me on. But that was so irritating. But there was nothing I could do. I couldn't walk away and go back to it. I just say, excuse me, like I'm looking. So this is completely illegal, what they're doing to me. Completely 100% illegal. And it's going to be all returned to the sender. And they're going to have billions of hours of return to sender torture penalty for it. And I'm just getting to the point, Shia, where I've had enough. And Shia, if you're feeling weak too, and SUICDAL, the telepathic spores will start cheering you up and talking about me, and they'll be telling me they'll tell me things about you tonight. They'll make me think of things that you said, or what you're doing, like what you're doing. Some things sometimes they tell me what you're doing and what you're thinking, and it makes me laugh and smile. So telepathic spores and a good AI, the automated good AI, will cheer me up and talk about you, Shia, because I really miss you. And don't think that this is a pattern, though, the way I don't talk about you or talk at you in these videos. I'm thinking about you all day long, Shia. I'm thinking about you all day long, so please do not think, Shia, that because I'm not allowed to talk about you enough and talk at you, like sort of kind of like say like how's your day, and like be more like TLC, tender love and care, and I just be more, I don't know, myself. I told you there's AI possession, there's demonic possession, and there's a criminal bird. I'm not completely myself. I'm not completely myself. It's very, very upsetting, Shia. It's very, very, very upsetting. When you're this close to death, and I know that I've been waiting, well, my whole life, but specifically these past 8 years, and knowing that if there's something that I'm not doing correctly that could make me be with you, I have also a lot of guilt that I'm doing something wrong. We're both kind of being punished. We're doing something wrong, and that's why we're not together. So I'm gonna go eat my food now, Shia. Please don't get upset, Shia, that I have not talked enough about you and talked at you. Please do not get upset. I know that I haven't even been able to write a lot of notes, and this is part of your being tortured. I can't see and hear you, and you can see and hear me, and I'm not completely myself, and I'm not really able to express myself and talk the way that I want to. However, I'm going to be thinking about you, Shia, and I will be smiling and being happy, thinking that we're going to be together soon. So even though I'm very, very upset in this video, I'm not going to be completely, because I know that I'm going to be able to have some really good food that I got at the Kroger grocery that reminds me of us, Shia, because the Kroger makes me happy to see Kroger groceries around. It's going to be a warm room. It's freezing cold, ice and snow outside. And the last time I checked, the temperature was 37 degrees, but those temperatures are going to drop. It's going to be, I don't know, but this is, I was telepathic supporters told me that she want to know where I am. So it's, and I really apologize. I'm not doing well with updating you when I'm going to upload the video. That's very unlike me. It's the AI possession, it's the brain injury, and it's something that really triggers me, that if that would happen to me, I would be very upset. So I know it's triggering you, and it's done on purpose for them to get you upset. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. I'm going to go to one more hotel because I still have 14 hours left to drive, and I drove from 7:30 in the morning, non-stop pretty much. I stopped a couple times at the rest areas to go to the bathroom. I stopped 2 or 3 times to fill up the gas tank. I don't know how it took this long to get here. I did go up Sedona, so those couple nights sleeping in my car, that was kind of an extra long way to start the trip. However, I had to go through Sedona. So I have 14 hours left, and I'm not going to be able to drive 14 hours straight because I have to get enough sleep. I'm having trouble with this eye, which has gotten worse, I believe, since this last thing that happened. And has it gotten worse? It's kind of just like a blurry, it's more like a blurriness that's making it like I get an extreme headache and not be able to. I would say it definitely has gotten worse. Yeah, it's gotten worse. If I didn't have this eye, I wouldn't be able to drive. It's at least 50%. I wouldn't say 50%, but the blurriness makes it feel like it's 50%. I can see everything, but it's all blurry and like not extremely blurry, but scary and enough to be scared of how I used to have perfect eyesight. I used to have perfect eyesight, both eyes. I was always proud of it. I'm so upset. I'm so upset with everything. I already have enough that I'm crippled about. I'm already have enough that has crippled me. Having this brain stroke and losing a lot of my left eye, very, very scary, very, very sad. I've been told, my mom's has told me many, many times that we're going to have full recovery, And she also said that we're going to get help. She even mentioned you, Shia, when you're with Shia, you and Shia and your parents, my parents, will get medical help, and it will be used as proof of what they did to us. I don't really know what that means. However, I do believe her, and I don't think she's lying. And I saw a butterfly, Shia. I saw a white butterfly around the highway. It made me think about your mom, and it made me very sad. There was something that I thought about in the app. Oh, she knows how upset you are, Shia. That you have to watch all of this. It had something to do with that. She knows how upset you are. And she tells me, your mom. So, I don't know, I feel like I am getting attacked. Uh-oh, it's 54 minutes. I feel like I'm getting really attacked. But I think also, how did that noise make that? I think that was the fridge. That was the refrigerator. I have to stop making this video, Shia, and sometimes those noises come from the Lumerian spirit guides giving us signs, Shia. I did get a lot of signs. I got a lot of signs, and I will talk to you more about it when I get to New Hampshire. but I have to stop talking now. And I love you, Shia. Just know that I'm thinking about you. I pull out my binder and I keep your photo up now. So that usually I keep my cell phone on and have the cell phone on the photo, but sometimes the screen will shut, so I have the binder of you, Shia, that I'm going to have open to look at and play your video, Shia. So I'm going to talk to you. Oh, that was the heater. That was the fridge, now the heater. So I'm going to talk to you, Shia, tomorrow. I love you, Shia. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.